Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in honor of Halloween and spooky season, I'm going to be taking a horror movie quiz today. I might end up taking a couple because I don't think this one that I found is going to be very long, and we don't need a super short video here. So might end up taking more than one, but we're taking a horror movie quiz today. So, I like to say I've had my fair share of watching horror movies, but when it comes to knowledge of some of them, I have no clue. And I also haven't seen probably what's considered like a lot of like horror movie like classics, which I'm sure a lot of those will be on these quizzes, so we're gonna see how well that goes. But you know what? I like to test my knowledge. And this is gonna test my knowledge, so let's see how well I know my horror movies, shall we? Okay, let's get started here. So, question number 1 is which horror movie was shot entirely with a handheld camera like a documentary? Options are Psycho, The Blair Witch Project, Saw, or A Quiet Place. I know for a fact Saw and A Quiet Place were not it. And I've seen Psycho, and it was very beautifully shot, but I don't think it was handheld the entire time. So I'm gonna guess The Blair Witch Project. I was right! As I should be. Okay. Question 2. The quote, "Here's Johnny," is from which classic horror film? The Shining, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist, or Rosemary's Baby? The Shining. I haven't seen it, but I think everyone knows that. Question 3. Which horror author has the most adaptations made from his best-selling books? Bram Stoker, and I'm probably going to pronounce these names wrong, but we have Bram Stoker, Clive Barker, Stephen King, or Robert Bloch. And it's... I don't know any of these other people, but I know Stephen King's had his fair share of movies from his books, so I'm going to say him. And it sure is. Number 4. What classic horror movie was the first to depict someone being stabbed to death in a shower? The Exorcist, Scream, Halloween, or Psycho? I haven't seen The Exorcist, but we know it's not that. It's not Scream, it's not Halloween, it's obviously Psycho. I mean, there could be some type of shower scene in Exorcist. I don't know, I've never seen it. But it's Psycho. Number 5, which is the highest grossing horror movie ever? The Exorcist, Scream, Annabelle, or It Chapter 1? I love Scream, but I know it's not Scream. I know It did really good. I have no clue how The Exorcist or Annabelle did. So we're gonna guess It, Chapter 1. Because I know that movie did really good. And I was right, so. Number 6. Which 1990s scary film features a serial killer fisherman seeking revenge against 4 teenagers? I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, Friday the 13th, or The Haunting? I know it's not Scream. I have no clue what The Haunting is, but I know Friday the 13th has to do with, like... I think it's got something to do with teenagers. I haven't seen Friday the 13th. But I think it's got something to do with teenagers. But Jason's not a serial killer fisherman. So, I Know What You Did Last Summer? Question mark? Yes. I haven't seen that movie either. Number 7. What horror movie is famous for the line, "Do you like scary movies?" The Sixth Sense, A Quiet Place, The Ring, or Scream? Scream. Obviously. It is a famous line, as the quiz said. So, Number 8. How many people associated with the making of The Exorcist died before the movie released? 3, 8, 9, or 12? I'm going with the lowest number possible because I don't like those other numbers. They're very high. I don't like 3 either, but I have to guess something, so I'm guessing 3. It was 9. Okay, moving on. Number 9, in the horror movie Get Out, how does Chris avoid being hypnotized? He puts cotton in his ears, he closes his eyes, he wears a blindfold, or he screams. Well, him closing his eyes wouldn't do anything because he could still hear, so that wouldn't work. Obviously, they would know if he was wearing a blindfold, and screaming is gonna do nothing. He puts cotton in his ears. And honestly, it surprisingly worked. Number 10, which famous actress made her big screen debut in the 1993 horror film Leprechaun? Uma Thurman, Glenn Close, Alicia, I think is what it is, Alicia Silverstone, I don't know, or Jennifer Aniston. How the frick am I supposed to know? I'm pretty positive it wasn't Alicia Silverstone, though. I don't think it was Uma Thurman either. Jennifer Aniston, I don't personally see her in a horror movie. Like, is she like the horror movie type? I don't know. But I don't know who Glenn Close is. But I'm pretty darn positive it's not Uma Thurman or Alicia Silverstone, so I'm gonna guess Jennifer Aniston. Really? That kind of shocks me. I didn't take Jennifer Aniston for a horror movie person. Number 11. Which Japanese horror movie inspired its blockbuster Hollywood counterpart, The Ring? I'm not even going to try and pronounce these. I'll put the options on the screen, but I'm not even going to try and pronounce them because I will butcher it, and we don't need to do that. The Tokyo one. I have no clue, honestly. Oh, I should have known. Ring, whatever. Okay, you scored better than 87% of all other quiz takers. I got 9 out of 11, so I am a super fan. Love that for me. I actually didn't do half bad. So I did a little searching, and I think I found another one. I hope. That other one just seemed a little short. So I figured maybe if I do 2, maybe 3 quizzes, depending how short this one is, we'll be good to go. But I actually did pretty good on that last one, honestly. Got what, 9 out of 11, I said? Not half bad. Okay, so question number 1 on this next one is, which movie features a killer wearing a William Shatner mask? That's Halloween, I believe. I believe that was the William Shatner mask. Yeah, it was Halloween. Number 2, what color is Freddy Krueger's sweater? So far, these questions are kind of easy, but hopefully you'll get more difficult as I go. Okay, so the options are orange and blue, red and black, red and green, or red and blue. I feel like a lot of people would probably say red and black, but originally it's red and green because he's ready for Christmas. Number 3, how many individuals die at the hand of Jason in the first Friday the 13th movie? I have no clue. I haven't seen it. What's like a reasonable guess for this dude? I'll say 5. I've never seen Friday the 13th, so I have no clue. 5 is probably too low. See, literally, I've never seen it. It's 0 because his mom is the killer in the first one. I completely forgot about that. I knew she was the killer because I've heard it before. And I completely forgot that she was the killer in the first one, so he got 0. It's a trick question. Okay, number 4. What hobby does Norman enjoy in Psycho? Taxidermy or taxidermist? Taxidermy. I literally just watched it. Both. Okay. They put, I'm sorry, but taxidermy is a real red flag to me. Yes, I agree, but I love Norman. He seems so sweet, and he's so cute, and I love him. But I do agree, taxidermy is a real red flag. Okay, number 5. In 28 Days Later, whatever that is, which group is blamed for releasing the deadly virus? Animal Liberation Front, Animals for Freedom, Animal Party, or Animal Freedom Front? Something to do with animals, clearly. I have no clue. I don't even know what 28 Days Later is. Clearly it's a horror movie, but, like, I've never even heard of it. I like Animals for Freedom. Seems like a good name. We're casting that one. Oh, excuse me, it's Animal Freedom Front. Okay. From which movie is this quote? Don't blame the movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. Scream! My husband says it. So, how could I not get this one? Iconic. Billy Loomis makes a valid point here. He does. Love that man. Number 7. What is the name of the demon in The Exorcist? Hint, it wasn't revealed until the second film. I don't know, demon? I've never seen The Exorcist, and I don't ever plan on watching it. Yeah, no. No way. It's Pazuzu. Like what? Okay, number 8. What was the 1953 horror film remade in 2005, which starred an heiress turned actress? Huh? Y'all, I don't know. And it's one of the typing ones, so it doesn't give me any answers. I'm just gonna put a period in there and then say I give up, because I have no clue. House of Wax. Paris Hilton. I would never have gotten that. Okay, which film was A Quiet Place initially intended to be a sequel to? The Mist, Cloverfield, War of the Worlds, or REC? I don't know, War of the Worlds. Cloverfield. Oh yeah, I could see that. There's a little picture down here of something in Cloverfield. I could see that. I don't know what the Miss Cloverfield or REC is. So. In the original Nightmare on Elm Street, what is Nancy's address? I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, but I did not pay attention to her address. I didn't realize it was going to be valid information that I was going to need later on. But apparently it is. Okay, so is it 1148 Elm Street, 100 Elm Street, 23 Elm Street, or 1428 Elm Street? Y'all. I don't know, 100 Elm Street? It's Elm Street something, clearly, but 1428 Elm Street. There was no way. There was no way. I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't realize it was going to be valid information later on. Okay, number 11. What is the flight number of the plane that the teens successfully avoid dying on thanks to one of their What? I can't read. Thanks to one of their whatever in Final Destination. I can't read, y'all. I mean, I can, but I can't. Flight 101, Flight 160, Flight 180, or Flight 181. I don't know, Flight 101? Flight 180. That was literally my second guess. Should have gone with the second guess. Okay. Number 12. Which 90s sitcom actress had a starring and her breakthrough role in Leprechaun, 1993? We know this from the last quiz. Jennifer Aniston. We know that from the last quiz. Thank you very much to the last quiz. Number 13. How many people associated with The Exorcist died during production? Why in the world is this even a question on these quizzes? We learn it's 9. We're moving on. I don't know why that's a question in these quizzes. Like, Okay. Number 14. Sometimes Dead is Better is a quote from which horror movie based on a Stephen King novel? All of them? I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't seem like an It thing. I don't know a lot of his novels, though. I know It. I know Pet Sematary. That's about it. I'm sure there's more I know. I just can't think about it. So, Pet Sematary. It was Pet Sematary. That is a cute little child. Look at this cute little child. So cute. Okay, number 15. Well done, you made it to the last question. I survived. Barely, but what is the name of the campgrounds in Sleepaway Camp? Camp Crystal Lake, Camp Arawak, Camp Chippewa, or Camp Hope? I don't know, Camp Crystal Lake? It's a somewhat normal name. I mean, Camp Hope's a normal name too, but... Okay, yeah, Camp Arawak or whatever. Y'all, I got 6 out of 15. Oh my goodness. Kind of a horror fan. This one was hard. This one was difficult. Like, that one was hard. I got a little more than I thought I was going to, honestly, but I did very good on the first one. That's all that matters. Anyways, yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you took the quizzes, comment down below what your score was on both of them. And if you didn't, comment down below your favorite horror movie. Or if you don't watch horror movies, your favorite, like, Halloween movie. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you get notified every single time I post. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.